We have 11th of September every fucking day.
We don't feel the full support. I know people in the West are still terrified somehow of Russia, but
I always have arguments. I have arguments about everything.
Доброго вечора, ми з України.
Hello. It's Zakhar Pikh from Dnipro, Ukraine, and Joe Lindsley from Skola, Ukraine. And how we call it, Joe? Speak shitty podcast.
might as well, because that's we want to speak freely, but it speaks shitty because it's speaking honestly, and we can only convey how we feel in these moments and in these days, and always when we record, it's at the end of the day. So today, how you feel today, man? I mean, look, today was Vinnytsia was hit.
Vinnytsia.
Vinnytsia, and today I'm in the mountains, and
I'm still shocked about that, about the pictures and videos with the baby girl with her mother. Some Ukrainians found Instagram of that woman who walked with her daughter, and she made just I think less than an hour before the rockets exploded. She made an Instagram story with her daughter, and they just walked around and spoke like mothers speaking with baby daughter. I think she's 3 or 4 years old. And they were speaking and made an Instagram story, and the other picture is the died daughter on the ground. Everything is in blood, and just a piece of flag of her mother near, and that's all. So today we had 20 people died, 19 in the hospital, 50 of them in the critical situation. So as Ukrainians now post on Instagram, like, we have 11th of September every fucking day, but the world made everything what were possible to find Saddam Hussein, Gaddafi, or other motherfuckers, and they do nothing with the Russians. I think they are fucking racist, you know?
Yep. Yeah, right. And I mean, as you tell that story, I can see these images in my mind. That's that little girl just destroyed, killed, the mother maimed, and so many others, and never again is bullshit, because not they say never again. Well, it's been again and again and again since February 24th, and the fucking European Union. So Lithuania said maybe last week they're not going to allow the Russian trains to go into Kaliningrad, which is like the little exclave of Russia surrounded by Poland, Lithuania, and the Baltic Sea. It's half the size of Switzerland. It's pretty big. And Lithuania said, okay, this is ridiculous. No longer can Russian trains come on our territory. And the European Union said yesterday, no, Lithuania, you have to allow the Russians to go through your territory. And then we see what happened today in Vinnytsia, which is not just only today, but it's like a week ago when 48 civilians were killed in the suburb of Bakhmut. Or on and on. Every week we have stories like this. And when will they get serious? Nothing will make them change. Nothing will make them more serious. I think they just become more afraid of Russia and they become more cowardly.
And as I spoke today with one guy, that the Russia making stupid things, for example, like what happened in Kremenchuk with the mall, or what happened today in Vinnytsia. I'm sorry, like every civil die, like massive killing of civil people in Ukraine by Russians. It's one more step for giving Ukraine weapons from the West.
I mean, we don't feel the full support. I know people in the West are still terrified somehow of Russia, but
Fuck them.
yeah. I mean, yeah, Ukraine can put up a hell of a fight, but it's still. And today I had my friend who Jazz Era. He he said after Vinnytsia, he understood that his life. He said, "I understand that my life is worth nothing if I'm not fighting. I'm so depressed. Little girl died today because of fucking Putin and old." He said, I have to kill at least 100 orcs. And I said, man, we have to be smart about it because I think Putin wants the best and brightest of Ukraine to die these next few months. And that's the strategy. He wants the people, he wants to make these horrible moments so that the people with the most courageous hearts go and run into battle and get killed. And we've already seen that happen with some of the heroes of Maidan. And so strategically, I say we must be patient and realize that this is a long battle and a long war. We can't lose the best all at once. And I think this is why the Ukrainian government had a smart strategy of pulling back from Lysychansk, but they realized it was only going to be horrible casualties. So pull back, let the Russians, let the orcs have a little extra territory, while we wait for the real weapons from the West. But I don't think these Russian targets are accidents. I think it's meant to demoralize the nation and to scare the world.
Yeah. They are terrorists. They are just looking for places where we don't have air defense weapons. Yeah, and they cannot. They are not able. They're not brave enough to fight with our soldiers. That's why they are killing our children, our women, our civil people. That's why, because they can do nothing more. They're not orcs. No, they're not orcs. They just something, you know. In English, we have he, she, it. The Russians, it's exactly it. Like something in the middle. And I'm not talking about fuck you. No, I'm talking about some strange, what want to be called human, but it's impossible for it. It's just something weird would have to be.
Well, here's what
disappear from here.
We have to hold on to our humanity in this. Which I've seen Ukraine. I mean, the way Ukrainians even cry, openly about this. Like today, I went to the coffee shop here and I said to the girl, the woman there, "How are you?" And she just said, "Vinnytsia, Vinnytsia." She could only mention. I said, "How are you?" She can only say the name of the town where this horrible attack happened today. That's humanity. That's what we have to keep. And I think that's why, we all have to, I mean, that's why we have these conversations. We cannot become the monsters. And we can't we can't even let the hatred take over our hearts, but it's difficult. How is Dnipro for you, man? I like that city.
I don't know. I just came in the evening, so I saw nothing. Yesterday, tomorrow I'll walk around and I will see.
If you get a chance, there's a great place, Brooks. Nice New York style pizza and friendly people, and a lot of people working there who come from Donetsk and Kharkiv, and it's a great place. And Dnipro is a special energy. I think it's a very cool city, but it's a type of city that can never exist in Russia, you know. There are a few of our conversations that we've recorded that I will save for after the war, but I suppose. But I guess I would want people to know though that it's like you can still laugh, you can, you can meet up with a friend and have a drink, and you can people find a way to keep going. But we also, I think a lot of it, we have intense arguments about how do we respond to this? What are we supposed to be doing? Who are the people we're supposed to trust? And
What are you talking about?
all right, never mind. Forget it, man. No.
Which arguments? What? I always have arguments. I have arguments about everything.
So do I. Yeah. That explains a lot. Many arguments on whether or not we're taking the right approach to the war, and like sometimes I get hit with so many discouraging signs, things not working. Even I'll say like my bank in America getting pissed off at me because so many people were donating money just directly to me, and then I quickly move it to the people who need it, and they said this is bad. We might have to stop your accounts. Like, I'm not trying to benefit here. We're just trying to survive, and it's not only Russia we have to deal with, but a lot of other stupidity. It makes us all very tired.
I think we have to choose a king from the planet.
No, I hate that idea. Really?
No, I think I think it will be amazing idea, and I think we have to find a guy for the king, yeah, somewhere. I think somewhere in Japan.
Why Japan?
I don't know, because it's very neutral country. Yeah, Japan will be good.
Zach, if that happens, I will disappear forever into the Carpathian Mountains. No one will find me.
You know why? Because the Japanese are Asian and you're fucking racist. You're fucking white ass racist.
No, it's because I don't want to be governed, and this is one reason why I've loved Ukraine. Ukraine is since 2014 is ungovernable, unpredictable. That's it. I want to live free and independent life, and that's what I love about Ukraine. I mean, you really you really want to be governed by one person. I don't see you accepting that.
That means we will not have the new Putin, the new Hitler, the new Napoleon, or other shit. We will not have slaves. We just have one big fucking planet. And that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's a dream, man. That's why I like Kozak democracy, which is focused on the people and not on one ruler. Like, I don't think Americans understand this, but like Americans have to identify with, oh, are you Biden or you Trump? In Ukraine, no one calls himself a Zelensky person. You know, you're just a person. And these are the people that happen to be in charge at the moment, but it's not your
Yeah,
identity.
because like in 2 years, I think that guy will go somewhere and we will never meet him again. So what does it mean? Zelensky, Trump, what?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
No, Ukrainians are freer, man. And this is the story I want to keep sharing with the world. But it's a free and fierce country. Anyway, all right, man. Well, no arguments tonight. Yeah.
Okay, no.
And give my best to the people of Dnipro.
Okay, tomorrow I will write a big paper. Hello from Joe, and walk around with that.
Yeah, please. I have
Okay.
lots of friends there, man. And
Okay, good.
and, all right. Well, not a Brunich. This is Joe Lindsley signing off from Skola in the mountains of Western Ukraine.
And Zakhar Pikh. I wanted to say Lviv, Ukraine. Shit. Fuck. I want to go to Lviv.
Yeah, man.
Zakhar Pikh from Dnipro. Fuck. Dnipro, Ukraine. Have a good night.
UkrainianFreedomNews.com. Thank you.